Yeah.
We didn't know what we were doing.
Now you've told them.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, that video you've done for your new single, bit Bareback Mountain, innit? Eh? So, I thought...
People have been saying it's a bit homoerotic.
Homoerotic? Did you do the bit in the tent? Did you?
The dirty Eric Bristow, it's been called.
But look, tell me, what were the last few months like for you in Take That? Seriously?
See, I mean, what happened was, I was 16, you were 18, 19.
Kids.
Gaz had been professionally working as a musician since he was 9. Was it 9 or 10 or
well, you
something?
supported Ken Dodd, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
So, you know, Gaz wanted to be a solo artist, and, you know, so did I. And, you know, by the time I was 16, he was 18. He's like, I don't want to work with this muppet. And, you know, that was basically it, though, wasn't it? No, you know, he saw himself as a solo artist, and he'd have every right to. He was immensely talented. And, you know, I wanted my share of the cake, and we were young, and we had egos, and that's basically
you
what
know
happened.
what, it's the fan, in other words.
Yeah.
He's saying now, says he. Oh, he's so like a member of my
observing.
family. But the last day was in the rehearsal studio, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was drinking an awful lot.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it was that was keeping me on the straight and narrow had broken. And underneath, you know, under the pressure of everything, it's a weird time being in a really successful boy band, because all of a sudden you go home and there's like 200 girls outside your house, and your mum closes the curtains in 1991 and then doesn't open them until 1997 when they've all gone. You know, there's lots of contributing factors to what happened, you know, too long to say now.
Yeah.
But the last couple of months in the band, you know, I was just a bit of a wreck, and, you know, fully blown alcoholic, and, you know, the first round with alcoholism was right about then when I was 20, and wasn't a happy time.
Was he getting on your nerves?
You know what, I must say, a part of coming back as a 5...
What is a twat?
It's a pregnant stickleback.
Oh, I had a great answer then.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. No, I was just saying, but part of us coming back as a 5 this time is to try and, you know, all those wrongs we did, and one of them we felt, as Rob, as the baby of the band, is we never looked after him as much as we should have done. And we're looking after him this time, everyone.
You're looking really well, you know.
Thank you.
You know something? That's very sweet. I'm going to tell you something. This is my philosophy, apart from que sera, sera, which I say every morning.
Right.
To hate somebody with passion, you've really got to love them first.
Right.
Because if you don't, you're indifferent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a word, but I'm trying to find a polite word and I can't. But you know what I mean? But to wake up in the morning and think, you've got to have loved them first.
Listen, I loved all the boys dearly.
Yeah.
Did all the way through Take That. Did after I left Take That. And, you know, why I was so venomous about Gaz and why I was so venomous about the other boys was because basically I just loved them to bits.
And also, if you're off the rails with the booze, you know, you say things to the press.
You're a bit confused, don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But no, it is the truth, you know. I love the boys.
You're being sarcastic there with me, Robbie.
No, not at all.
No, but it's true though, isn't it? You know, when you're a bit, you come out with stuff.
Yeah, you do, and I came out with quite a bit.
How did you feel when he was calling you fit to burn?
Yeah, I wasn't too happy that week.
So tell me, look, how did you get back together? Who made the first move?
The boys were in Los Angeles, where I'm living with the missus, and they were recording The Circus, which was the last LP.
Yeah.
And LP.
LP?
That was your last long player, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
And I think Marky dropped me an email and said, come down. And I was terrified, because they'd been back together as a 4-piece for a while. Got to know each other, were comfortable with each other. I'd said a few nasty things and didn't know what the reception was going to be, because I read your book. And the extra chapter that you put in after we met. Let's not go into it now.
You know what? My mother used to say about a couple, every pan has a lid. Well, I believe you me. There's the pan and there's the lid. I'm telling you.
What happened was, Marky dropped us a line and said, we're mixing the album in LA, won't you come down and see us?
Yeah.
And I had a toothache and I'd taken some Vicodin or something, and I was a bit wobbly and scared. And it was Ida that made me, push me through the door. And I'm so glad I went, because we met up and I was welcomed very much with open arms, and it felt like the old days, but without all the...
Were you frosty?
Without all the rubbish.
No.
Oh, I bet you were.
No, we were excited.
Oh,
really
really?
excited to see him.
Weren't you sitting there going, I'm going to have him, going to have him?
No, not at all.
You know, it went...
That's really nice.
It went so well that the boys came up to my house the next night, and me and you sat down and had the proper chat, didn't we?
We did.
Unloaded, both of us unloaded. It was like this for me, I'm sorry, and he said it's like this for me, and I said I'm sorry, and I went off and got myself a Take That tattoo to commemorate.
All right.